Kubernetes project recently introduced Gateway API. Let's try to understand what is Gateway API, what is the problem it's trying to solve, and why do we need Gateway API at the first place. तो Gateway API को समझने से पहले सबसे पहले समझते हैं Ingress क्या है. Ingress is simply a Kubernetes resource that lets you redirect traffic to specific service based on a specific endpoint. For example, अगर तुम चाहते हो कि /login पे जब भी मेरी रिक्वेस्ट आए वो ऑटोमेटिकली लॉगिन सर्विस पे चली जाए, तो what you do is you configure Ingress for such path based routing. But अब ना यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम आती है. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि what if you want to configure a lot of different variations. Example, what if you want to configure WAF, canary deployment, rate limiting, rewrite URL. So you cannot define all of these things in the spec section. So what Ingress does says to you that you know what, you can define all of these things in the form of annotation. But अब यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है, हर एक Ingress कंट्रोलर के लिए अलग अलग से annotations है. For example, Nginx के लिए अलग है, Envoy के लिए अलग है, etc. for you. The problem is that Ingress Kubernetes resource जिसको बहुत as a simple manifest रहना चाहिए था, इतनी सारी annotations add करने के बाद it becomes pretty bloated. Now Gateway API comes into picture. Gateway API is exactly solving the same problem that Ingress does for you, like path-based routing, but it is also solving the drawbacks of Ingress. So first of all, you have a gateway controller, and then उसके बाद तुम simply a gateway class define करते हो. Once that gateway class has been defined, you define a Kubernetes gateway resource. Once that gateway resource has been defined, you define a HTTP route. अब इस HTTP route Kubernetes resource में तुम सारी चीजें define करते हो. How your path-based routing should be look like. What if you want to configure canary deployments? So as you can see, there is a wait field. Anyone comes to you and ask you what is Gateway API? Gateway API is simply solving the same problem as Ingress does, but it's also solving the drawbacks of Ingress. If you like the video, follow for more.